And what's going on there, guys? Earthmaster here, jumping in. Figure I'd give you guys a little view of my sunset this evening here in Northern California. Not a whole lot going on, folks. It's pretty quiet out here. A few clouds floating around here in the region. No rain. I mean, we could use it. Lord, we could use it here in California. Unfortunately, we're not going to see any rain for, I think we're done. Our rainy season has ended, and we got, at least here in Northern California, here in my area, we only picked up 3.5 inches of rainfall. That's it. That's our entire rainy season, 3.5 inches. What's up there, guys? Thanks for checking in. So yeah, I'm a little depressed. 3.5 inches of rainfall. I think the deserts get a lot more rainfall than what we've seen here in California. It's pretty bad. Cindy, I tell you what, man, if we got if we got rain out here, I would be jumping up and down, and I would live stream it. I'll run around now here in my shorts. That's it. I'm not even joking. So it's pretty boring, folks. Unfortunately, we're looking at some pretty quiet activity today, but I figured I'd bring up the live stream. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. Freebird, thank you as always for checking in. I appreciate your honesty and your commitment here to the channel. It's just in a little mood tonight. I'm a little on the depressed side with the lack of winter and the lack of weather here. Everything's dead. Everything's dry out here, folks. Normally, for this time of year, my field out here, let's go ahead and take a walk here real quick. I got a few, I got some issues going on here. I got some watermelons planted right here, and check out my hands. I got white paint because I was painting some stuff out here, but got some watermelons, and I got some pests right here that are eating the leaves right there. It's not good. Redwood City. Oh man, you guys are lucky up there. Let me tell you. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the pests. They just come in and they eat the leaves off of here, and it's not good. So I got a couple more watermelons down here, kind of experimenting with that, and some pumpkin seeds. But if you guys are wondering what this is, I put some fertilizer in here, and I forgot it was loaded with some grass seed. So we're looking at some beautiful grass growing in here with some watermelons. So we'll see how it goes. Congo eruption. I will definitely check on that for sure. There's a lot of volcanic activity ramping up here, folks, and it's kind of scary. A lot of plate movement, of course, can induce volcanoes out there. And that's kind of what we're looking at for sure with over the past couple weeks. This hole right here was a pretty significant crack in the ground. But my nephew decided to pour water into it, and you can see the water line. It runs from where those star thistles are all the way back over here. But he thought it was funny to fill up this crack with water. But if you guys are wondering about the rest of the field out here, there's not a whole lot going on. There's no cracks that, as far as no major cracks go, but there's still some from last year because we never seen our rainfall. I mean, we'd never seen our winter. Not even a quarter of what we're normally seeing for rainfall happened last year. So. And the year before that, it was a dry winter as well. So, I mean, it sucks, folks. Look at my field. Look, normally we have at least half of this field full of bull thistles. And let me show you guys real quick. I want to show you what the bull thistles are. If you guys don't know, these are mustard plants, and I'm surprised they're kind of growing out here. Let me show you guys the bull thistles real quick. So the only reason why bull thistles are growing over here is because, as I mentioned, my nephew decided to put the hose down here in this hole and water. He watered it for like an hour, so it filled up this entire crack. And there's a, it's like 2.5 acres there, Tyler. It's not too big. It runs all the way down there to the east here, a little bit along this fence line, and then back up to my house. This is the south side of the property, but these are bull thistles. You can see these things. They look kind of scary. Hopefully you guys can see that there. They're a beautiful flower, but man, these things get big and they get scary looking. But look, actually 2 years ago, this thing was full of bull thistles, and my nephew drove his car all the way out here and squashed every single bull thistle plant. So this thing has nothing but seeds planted out here. But due to the lack of rainfall, nothing is growing out here. Nothing. It's by far the worst winter I've ever seen since I've been living out here. I've been living here about 15 years where I'm at right now. Chomper, you gonna say hi? That's my doggy. He's like part Carolina dog, and I can't remember what else he is, but he's a smart one. He's a pretty good dog. So I'm getting wrapped up. Oh my gosh, look. So my nephew decided to put a whole bunch of string out here, and I'm unfortunately being trapped in it. So give me a second while I get out of here before I end up on the ground on my face. Goodness. Oh. All right, I think we're good. So let's go back here, folks. I just kind of want to show you guys some of the cracks from last year. Of course, this area back here is where my nephew likes to hang out and play. I try to keep it green. The only reason why it's green back here is because I water. I put a sprinkler out here for him so it stays green. But other than that, it'd be dead like this. I mean, this is May. This grass never really got green. I think sometime in January it kind of got a little green, but then it dried up instantly. It's so dry out here. It's so depressing, folks. Nothing is growing out here. Far as cracks go, okay, remember I'm in an area where I think it was last year or the year before I showed you guys some major cracks out here in the ground, and you can see some of them still, but they've closed up, which is kind of odd. I find that kind of odd because we haven't had any significant rain that would cause these things to fill back, kind of close back up. So I don't know if this is a good sign or a bad sign, but it's eerie. So the cracks have kind of gone away. This one here kind of looks new, running through here. Man, that does not look good. Paint. Cracks run around here. It does go over into the other field, and there's some further cracks up here, but no major wide ones that I notice. And this is all due to, I'm pretty sure, due to the lack of groundwater and stuff like that. And I'm worried about killing my well. I'm out here on a water well, and I like to keep my front and backyard watered. And it scares me because I don't want the well to run dry. Would not be good. So, got the moon up there. We got a, what do we got coming up, folks? A red blood, I think a blood moon coming up pretty soon. I don't know how far this phone's gonna zoom in. It's not good. I'm just out here on my cell phone, so not able to get some quality shots, let me tell you. But anyway, I kind of just wanted to show you guys what's going on here. I mean, nothing's growing. Nothing is growing out here. And this field should be full of probably about 3 to 4 foot high bull thistle plants. And those things are, they suck, but it's pretty because it's, they put out some purple flowers. But now it's like nothing's going on here. It's all dead. It's almost worse than living out in the desert. What do you got there, boy? What do you got? So that's my boy Chomper. He's a good dog. Definitely a good dog. A few clouds coming in there. I don't know if you guys can see see those clouds there. No rainfall, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It looks like an old bone. I don't know if you guys remember my other dog, Smokey. He was a Alaskan Malamute, and he was good. He was a good dog, but he died a couple years ago. He was about 14 years old. It's pretty devastated. So I ended up getting this dog, Chomper. Chomper is about, what is he now? He's about, Chomper, I think he's about 2.5 years old. Almost 3, I think. So he's a good dog. He just he likes coming out here trying to look for rabbits and stuff like that, but there's nothing out here. I mean, it's dead as can be. This fruitless mulberry is thriving because I water it. Luckily, I got a pecan tree up here. It's a small pecan tree. I mean, small pecans, but the tree itself is ginormous. I mean, this is a major one. But yeah, I don't know, folks. I'm the type of guy where my environment and my surroundings have a major effect on how I feel in life, how I thrive in life, so to speak. If you like living in an apartment in a major city and that's happy for you, that's good. But I like to be in the open, out in the country, underneath rainy skies, underneath a very moist environment. And California is just not cutting it for me, folks. It's sucking. I'm in the process, I think, of making a major life change and relocating, preferably somewhere in the southern or central plains. It's looking more than likely that it could happen this year. So that's good for me because I'm a major player when it comes to storm chasing, and seeing weather and tornadoes and stuff like that. We haven't seen rain here. Good Lord, folks. I'm not even joking. We haven't seen rainfall on this dry dirt January, I think. And even then, it was only like maybe a quarter of an inch, half an inch, I think. It's not good. I mean, if you want to come out here, anybody wants to swap with me, and enjoy this beautiful dry climate that I live in, with dry grass and no severe weather, then I will swap with you in a second. Just send me an email and we'll make that move. Because I am a weather guy and I need to be in an environment where there's moisture. I mean, this sucks. It sucks out here. It's so dry. It's not good. By far the driest winter on record, folks, here where I live. Just FYI. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's depressing. I'm a little bit concerned that we may be heading into a significant long-term drought. We're already in extreme drought here in California, and it's not good, folks. Florida, holy smokes. Hey, Harriet, get me a plane ticket and I'll head out there in a second. I would love to go to Florida. The moisture and the dynamics out there of the tropical environment. Oh my gosh, I would love it. Moisture in the air all the time, all right? Woo. So, but it sucks, folks. I mean, I haven't seen butterflies. I haven't seen dragonflies. I haven't seen any bugs out here. And yeah, Mark. Ooh, Tyler, you mentioned Tyler. I'm glad you mentioned that because we're looking at a significant fire season this year. We're looking at potentially the worst fire season we've ever seen. So it's everything dry, lack of ground moisture. It's on. All it's going to take is one significant event, and we could be in some major trouble out here for fires. And it sucks. I'm not looking forward to smoky skies. I mean, right now the skies are clear aside from the clouds out here, but if you guys watch this channel, you realize how smoky sometimes these skies out here will be above me. And it's scary to think the outcome that could happen this summer. So all I can do, right? All I can do is hope for the best, pray for the best, but I don't think it's going to be a good year. It's going to be bad here for California. I mean, everything's dry, man. Look, it's so horrible. I mean, it's bad. This should all be at least somewhat green this time of year and full of mustard and bull thistle plants. But nothing's growing, not even the weeds. That's horrible, folks, when you don't even have weeds growing out here. But yeah, right? A Martian sky in the morning. I mean, wow. It makes for some awesome photo opportunities, but it's super unhealthy. It's majorly depressing. And I don't know. It sucks. It really sucks to have some major fires. So, all right, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I kind of lined up this fence line here with these lights here that you can get from Walmart. Oops, you can get from Walmart. They're actually probably about 97 cents or so. I think these are the dollar ones. And I bought a whole bunch and lined them up along the entire fence line right here. Kind of neat, especially in the dark there. It kind of lights things up a little bit. So cheap security system. I know. I mean, I would love to stand out here and say how beautiful and wonderful it is to live here in California, but it sucks. Fires, drought, gas prices. I mean, if I could show you around town here, we're looking at, I think gas prices around $4.15 a gallon. I think, unless they've gone up by now, but roughly around $4.15 a gallon for average, the low grade gas. So, and it sucks, folks. All I can say is it sucks. So if this is your environment and this is what you're looking for, hit me up on YouTube and we'll talk about a transfer and relocation. I'll swap out wherever you're at and you can come live here in this beautiful environment where I'm at right now. Yeah, and I live in a small town. This isn't San Francisco. This isn't San Diego. This is a small town. I live in a population about 20, 30,000. And what is that way over there? All right, American flag. I was wondering what that was lighting up. But yeah, I mean, for a small town here in California, we're looking at just cost of living's outrageous, folks. So I'm ready to move. I'm not even joking. You'll see me soon probably making a relocation to either Oklahoma, Kansas, or potentially maybe Arkansas. Arkansas's got some beautiful country. I love the weather because I love storms, but I can't live here anymore. I can't live here anymore. It sucks here. I'm sorry, but all right, guys, we're out of here. We'll chat you guys on the Earthquake live 3D stream. Peace out, folks. Chomper, come here. Chomper, hey, come here. Chomp, come here. Come here. Yeah, he's kind of curious about what's going on over there. So, all right, guys, have a good night. We'll chat you a little bit later. Thanks, everyone, for checking in. Have a good night.